Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful recap Tuesday, Sept 24. Lee troubled, Jack MIA, Steffy and Taylor's heart-to-heart. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Tuesday, September 24, 2024 are here. In today's episode, John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, helps guide Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. The Bold and the Beautiful recap highlights. Jack Finnegan, Ted King, was mentioned, but he seems to be MIA. Plus, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Massinswood, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, have a heart-to-heart. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Steffy Forrester Finnegan pushes. B&B recap for Tuesday, September 24 reveals that Taylor turns away from Steffy. Taylor doesn't say anything as Steffy continues to ask what's wrong. Lai is working on her computer at the office. Lai recalls Taylor's bombshell. Finn comes in and interrupts. Lai snaps back to reality as Finn hands her a file from a hospital patient. Lai says to up the dose and run new labs in the morning. Finn can tell Lai is preoccupied and tries to coax the good doctor into opening up. In the Forrester Creations CEO office, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., wants Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, to try on lingerie. Brooke would prefer to do it at home. Good thinking, Brooke. Those doors are never locked anyway. Ridge says that Brooke trying on lingerie would be for everyone. Ridge thinks he's lucky and Brooke feels the same about him. Bridge kiss. It talk about Steffy's trauma and strength, and then Taylor is mentioned. Ridge thinks coming to LA is the best decision Taylor's ever made. B&B spoilers. Life Finnegan troubled. Lai tells Finn she can't talk about it. Finn wonders if it's Jack. Lai says no, they haven't spoken in weeks. Finn asks if Lai has heard from Jack at all, but she brushes off his question. Finn won't go back to work. Finn plops himself down in a chair and tells his mama to start talking. Taylor tells Steffy to go back to work. Steffy won't. Taylor keeps trying to change the subject to Forrester Creations. Steffy isn't falling for it. Steffy thinks she knows why her mom was crying. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Matching pajamas. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Tuesday, September 24 reveals that Ridge brings up Brooke and Taylor's previous friendship, where they wore matching pajamas. Brooke laughs and can't imagine Ridge had anything to do with the end of the friendship. Ridge agrees he didn't make it easy, but hopes things can go better this time. At the very least, Brooke wants to be cordial with Taylor. B&B spoilers. Finn Finnegan continues trying to get Leigh Finnegan to talk. Steffy and Taylor sit on the couch. Taylor keeps saying it's nothing. Steffy isn't convinced and asks if it's a guy. It isn't. Steffy gushes about Taylor's positive traits. Taylor doesn't need a relationship. Taylor says she has her kids and grandkids, she's fortunate. Taylor is thankful for every minute she gets to spend with her family. Ridge and Brooke are still yapping about Taylor. Brooke is being really supportive of both Taylor and Steffy. Ridge tells Brooke about his promise to Steffy. The Bold and the Beautiful recap, Tuesday, September 24, 2024. Lai tells Finn a patient doesn't want their family to know about a lethal condition. Lai says the prognosis isn't good. Lai doesn't share the patient's name or details. However, Lai does tell Finn that this particular case is especially tough. Lai flashes back to Taylor's conversation again. Finn notices how upset Lai is about this. Finn says Lai never gets her emotions involved in her work. Lai just says it's uncharted territory. Finn thinks it must be lonely for this patient, they will need support. Lai agrees, but there's not much she can do. Lai is going to keep trying though. Steffy feels guilty about pushing Taylor to stay in LA. Steffy worries she's holding her mother back. Steffy wants Taylor to live her life. Taylor says she is living her life, which is right here with Steffy and the kids. Brooke says in the end, she and Taylor just want what's best for everyone. Brooke is glad Taylor is back home and doesn't think she's going anywhere. Brooke hopes they have many peaceful years together. Bridge kiss. Finn can tell Lee cares a lot about this patient. Finn tells Lai that humans aren't meant to suffer alone. At the same time, Finn tells Lai that they can't force anything. Finn suggests maybe the patient will change their mind. Lai hopes so, especially after the disease progresses. Finn says it seems Lai is connected to this patient more than the others. Steffy gushes about Taylor's parenting skills. Steffy is getting emotional now along with Taylor. They agree that they need to make a difference. Steffy says Taylor showed her true integrity and leadership. Steffy feels lucky that her mom is there, and she's staying. Steffy and Taylor share an emotional embrace. Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful opened with an aura of uncertainty and tension, painting the Forrester mansion in a somber tone. As the camera panned through the familiar halls of Forrester Creations, the looming drama felt palpable, with every character walking a tightrope between hope and despair. Lee's unsettling silence. Lai Finnegan, always the picture of poise and strength, found herself wrestling with emotions she hadn't anticipated. Finn's mother had always been a woman of few words, often letting her actions do the talking, but today she seemed distant, distracted, as if her mind was miles away from the glossy world of fashion and wealth that usually defined the Forrester clan. Lai had been receiving troubling texts and phone calls, though she had kept them to herself. Jack, her estranged husband, had gone MIA. He hadn't returned any of her calls, and his messages were cryptic and evasive. "I'll explain everything soon," he had said in the last message she'd received, nearly a week ago. This left Lai deeply concerned, despite her efforts to remain composed. She paced the floor of her penthouse, glancing out of the window as the city moved along at its usual rapid pace. But Lai's world had come to a standstill. Something was wrong, and she could feel it in her gut. Jack's absence, the hidden tension, it all gnawed at her. Finn, ever the doting son, noticed his mother's distracted demeanor and tried to reach out. "Mom, are you okay? You seem off today." Finn's voice held a note of concern, a rarity for the usually carefree doctor. Lai, reluctant to burden her son, forced a smile. "I'm fine, Finn, just thinking about work. I'll be okay." But Finn wasn't convinced, and neither was the audience. Something was weighing heavily on Lai, and it was more than just Jack's strange disappearance. There were shadows in her past, secrets she had hoped would remain buried, but Jack's behavior was threatening to unearth them. Steffy and Taylor's emotional exchange. Meanwhile, over at the Cliff House, Steffy was trying to find some clarity of her own. Her world had been a whirlwind of emotions lately, torn between her past with Liam and her present with Finn. As Steffy sat on the edge of her sofa, gazing out at the vast ocean beyond her glass doors, her mother, Taylor, arrived for a much-needed heart-to-heart. Taylor Hayes, always the nurturing presence in Steffy's life, could sense the turmoil brewing within her daughter. "Steffy, sweetheart, I can see that you're struggling," Taylor began gently as she sat down beside her. Her voice was calm, but there was a depth of empathy behind it. She had been through her own share of heartache over the years, and now she was watching her daughter face the same storm. Steffy sighed, her eyes downcast. "It's just so hard, Mom. I love Finn, but with everything that's happened. Liam, the kiss." She trailed off, unable to find the right words to express the jumble of emotions within her. Taylor reached out and took her daughter's hand. "I know it's complicated. Love always is, especially in this family. But what matters is where your heart truly lies, Steffy. Is it with Finn? Or is Liam still a part of that equation?" Steffy looked conflicted, her thoughts swirling like the waves crashing against the cliffs outside. "Finn is everything I ever wanted. He's kind, he's loyal, and he loves me and the kids with everything he has. But Liam was my first love, and that history is hard to forget." Taylor nodded, understanding the weight of Steffy's dilemma. History can be a powerful thing. It's shaped who you are, and it's given you beautiful children. But sometimes, Steffy, we have to let go of the past to truly embrace our future. Steffy bit her lip, tears welling in her eyes. "I just don't know if I can do that, Mom. What if I make the wrong choice? What if I hurt Finn the way I hurt Liam? I've been through so much pain, and I don't want to hurt anyone." Taylor's heart broke a little for her daughter. She knew all too well the pain of love triangles and the scars they could leave. The thing about love, Steffy, is that it's never easy. But you have to trust yourself. Trust that you know what's best for you and your family. You've always been strong, and you'll make the right decision when the time is right.